Before this video starts, I just want to say that the winner for the Shiny Wolf Skull giveaway is currently on the screen. Congratulations to you, and then once again, just make sure to leave a comment on this video so I know you are there. Congrats. But anyways, the brand new BGS update has experienced its first couple of days, and it experienced its first ever admin abuse. Currently, this is how my Halloween team is looking like. However, I did realize I definitely hatched myself so many other secrets that I did not even recognize in the admin abuse, such as 2 shiny Maiden Nerd plushies and 2 normal Maiden Nerd plushies. So yeah, they probably do replace like a Harley Quinn or something, or a Sinister Shard. But yeah, obviously in this brand new update, once again, we got the brand new Dark Castle expansion, which features a Rebirth machine, a new Dark Reel Spin, the Dark Shop, and a Spooky Track where you can complete tasks for tiers. Obviously, I have not completed any tasks because I do not bother to get myself some spooky mystery boxes. But most importantly, we got ourselves this brand new puppet egg, which features a few brand new secrets. I actually have hatched myself the new 1 in 2 billion secret, Harley Quinn. In admin abuse, I got myself the normal version and 3 shinies, which is honestly quite crazy. But then I'm pretty sure we also have a 1 in 2 billion Moonlord pet from this egg, as well as a 1 in 10 billion OG Luminance, and then we have a 1 in 50 billion Infinity pet called the Puppeteer, which I did actually showcase myself a shiny mythic of this pet, which if you did not see my last video, I definitely recommend to see it. You can see right here, someone gifted me or gave me to showcase this pet. It honestly looks crazy, so yeah, check out my latest video if you did not already. But basically, in this video, I'm going to be telling you guys how you can hatch yourself tons of secrets just like me in this update. I've already hatched myself at least 10. I'm going to show you guys how you can get lucky fast on this Rebirth machine and just so much more. So stick until the end of the video because it's going to be a great one. Let's start with the basics of the Rebirth machine. If you did not know how this works, you basically combine like 5 secrets that you kind of don't want. I would definitely go for like Phantoms, which have like 74,000 exists. And whether you combine a normal version of this pet, a shiny version of this pet, or even a mythic version, you get the same exact output. Like for example, if I'm going to combine 5 normal Phantoms, I'm going to get either a normal Wicked Widow, Creepy Overlord, Almighty Hexarium, or Radiant one. However, if I combine 5 shinies, I'm going to get either a shiny version of this pet instead of a normal. Anyways, let's just convert. Okay, we got the worst one, the Wicked Widow. But yeah, if you did not know how that works, well now you do. But let's get into the basics on how you can hatch a few different secrets a day from this puppet egg just like me. And it all starts with boosts like so. You can see right here, I've got 326 secret elixirs, almost 1,000 infinity elixirs, but this is not actually what I use my elixirs for. I've got 327 egg elixirs, a lot of infinity potions, and a lot of Halloween elixirs. Well, if you're asking how, I'm going to show you guys the most effective ways and then the least effective ways. The most effective way, aka the best way on how you can get tons of secret elixirs, infinity elixirs, etc. is definitely by completing all of your milestones. Because you can see right here, I've completed my bubbling milestone, and what this has given me 100 secret elixirs, 100 infinity elixirs, 75 of every infinity potion, 50 shadow crystals, and even a mythic secret pet. And that's for the final milestone. We still have tons of other milestones like behind this, so you kind of get the point how good these milestones really are. Then we have different sections like hatching, gem genie, enchanting, and more. Moving on, how you can get infinity elixir fast. Believe it or not, you can definitely go teleport yourself to World 2, the minigame Paradise, and definitely just grind this board game. Honestly, this is one of the best features BGS Infinity has ever added, because every single time you land on a tile like an Infinity Elixir, I'm not sure where there are a tile or where there is a tile next to me, but every single time you do land on a tile, you get it into your inventory immediately, and it costs the cover of like 2. It gives you like 12 minutes every single time you land on an Infinity Elixir tile, which is honestly broken. And then next up for the secret elixirs, you can either play both of the darts minigames. You can do this right here. You can go to the Hyperwave Island and play the Hyper Darts minigame. However, the Halloween event also has the Halloween darts, which not only give you like a pretty decent chance to get a secret elixir and a 1 in 1,000, it also gives you so many other chances to get other things like dark spin tickets, shadow crystals, Halloween infinity elixirs, and more. And then also the admin abuses are insanely broken. I mean, we had one admin abuse earlier this day, I'm pretty sure, or like yesterday. It was honestly really insane, and I didn't even get to partake. I was literally just AFKing whatever egg was inside of the middle, and I got myself all of these secrets. I got myself 2 shiny Maiden Nerd plushies, and then 2 normals of the same exact pet. And then I also got myself, right here you can see, I got myself one normal Harley Quinn, I already had 3 of them, but then I got myself 3 shinies, so yeah, this admin abuse, I mean I didn't even get to play actively. However, it was still really good for me because I got myself so many Halloween currency secrets you guys don't even understand. And then of course I got myself tons of boosts if we can see, and if we go to items, I mean I'm pretty sure I started with like 800 infinity elixirs, now I have nearly 1,000, started with like 70 of these, now I've got 234, and you kind of get the point. I mean it was really insane. Admin abuses, however, only partake on Saturdays for me. It's definitely different for the time zones, but just keep an eye out for the events page on Roblox because Bubblegum Sim Infinity, they do post it there. But anyways, let's move on to a few real factors on how I get myself so lucky, and it all actually starts with the shrines and with the enchants. For example, you can see right here, I definitely should get myself a full team of secret hunters, however I gave most of them away to the community. By the way, this would also be a really good time to show that I don't really fake my giveaways, like at all. You can see right here, few easy secrets I give away, then I give away this shiny Super Shock and a shiny Mythic Diamond Overlord. You kind of get the point. I mean, why would I ever fake my giveaways, especially like knowing that I have myself so many secret pets in my inventory? It just doesn't really make sense. But yeah, carrying back to our topic, the Secret Hunter enchant is also insane. However, if we do go to the Zen, there's something even crazier right here called the Bubble Shrine. Believe it or not, people are still asking me to this day what the Bubble Shrine is. However, I am explaining it right now. All you have to do is donate a solid amount of like potions that are kind of unwanted. You definitely don't want to donate the high potions. However, this is like common knowledge. You want to donate some really bad potions to get yourself a boost. And then we also have the Dream Shrine, or the Dreaming Shrine, whatever it's called, in C6 inside of World 3, which this one actually boosts some fishing luck. However, it does give you a 50% increase on your secret pet chance. Like for example, right now, if I do turn my debug on, I'm going to have a 12.0 secret luck because of the Dream Shrine. However, if my boost were to end in like 10 minutes, which it actually is, it would go all the way back down to 9.0 times. However, let's just extend it by donating 100 of any random fish inside of the game. Right there, we just donated ourselves a classic shark. Also, I don't mean this to have a promotional video of any means, but I also do giveaways in my Discord server. Right here, you can see we're doing XP giveaways. You can see right here we're doing like Harley Quinn giveaways for secret pets inside of VGS Infinity. You can see right here I gave away the Mythic Hellfire just because I was feeling cool. And then obviously Audrey Radio actually claimed. But yeah, you get the point. I'm doing tons of giveaways in my Discord server right now. And also, believe it or not, we have tons of events going on inside of the game right now, such as the Lucky event and Secret Chance event. I know these are ending really soon, however, it is still a really good opportunity for you guys to hatch some secret pets. And also, the developers of the game sometimes do feel really generous, and they do spawn eggs here in the middle with boosted luck. Like for example right here, obviously this is from admin abuse, but Nerd just spawned like a 30 million times luck I think, or 300,000 times luck egg for like 30 seconds. Obviously my luck wasn't this good, and unfortunately I did not hatch my secret pet in this like little run of admin abuse. But yeah, I mean it's crazy, and sometimes this could just happen inside of the real game as well, and you just would never know it. So yeah, you just have to keep your eyes peeled for eggs right here inside of the middle. Also, make sure to do your Halloween upgrades. I know they don't seem like a lot, but trust me, they definitely are. The Halloween upgrades are kind of vital to your progress. And also make sure to enchant your pets. Right now, I'm going to enchant my shiny Maid Nerd plushies because, I mean, I haven't yet. And if you do not know what enchant you should get inside of your pets or on your pets inside of VGS Infinity's Halloween update, I'll show you right now. Let's enchant the first shiny Maid plushie with Determination because it does boost yourself some luck. And then if you also want to increase the candy corn stats, make sure to enchant it with anything that is, make sure to enchant it with Looter 5 is just what I'm trying to say. Anything other than Looter 5 is just not going to work. Even if it's like Team Up 5, it just won't stack with Determination. Just make sure to get Looter 5 and Determination on your pets. There we go, Determination and Looter 5 have been applied onto both pets. And then also don't forget, obviously this is like quite obvious in my opinion to all like returning BGS players, but don't forget to put power orbs on your pets right here. Let's just type Maid Nerd plushie if I can even spell. But yeah, let's put the power orb on the first one, And then also on the second one, we don't need to enchant the normals, however, because I'm almost confident that those ones will not go on my team. But anyways, let's equip our Halloween team because we can actually change it up a lot now. We can just say goodbye to these Sinister Shards, I hope. And maybe the shiny All-Seeing Shard really soon. The Sinister Skull, however, is definitely the worst pet on the team currently. So let's just say bye to that. Equip the shiny Bader plushie, which honestly, I don't even know if it's better than the Sinister Skull. This might have been a complete scam. But let's just equip the Sinister Skull once again to see if it's better. Yeah, the shiny Mate Nerd plushie is a little bit better. However, it's not much better whatsoever. So yeah, here's my new and improved Halloween team. I wonder how much we get from trick-or-treating. Pretty much around the same exact realm. I'm like hard stuck. I'm honestly not even sure how I can improve my team. Because I mean, I'm not a trader. I don't really trade for pets. I only hatch myself and then unfortunately, have to give it away to you guys. Because you guys are such an amazing community. Oh yeah, and then I almost forgot that inside of the Dark Castle, if you have just not hatched yourself any secret pets this update, you can definitely go ahead and grind for this Shadow Jester. You do need 200 billion candy corn currency to grind or to hatch it, or to, obviously claim it. And already 6,000 of these almost exist, but it is quite worth it because the stats are not too bad whatsoever. But finally, to end this video off, I'm going to be telling you guys what egg is actually the best to hatch. Between the pumpkin egg inside of the World 1 for Halloween, then we also have inside of World 1 the ghost egg, the costume egg, then the sinister egg inside of the mutant egg as being our last one. If you want an easy secret and a chance to get yourself a hard secret, you should hatch the pumpkin egg. The easy secret is actually the dumb pumpkin, which I have myself a decent amount. However, I've sold them all to the Rebirth machine. But this is a 1 in 66 million pet. It's really, really good. And then we also have the dumb Sinister Lord out of this egg at a 1 in 10 billion. Moving on, the costume egg. This egg is a really underrated egg because the Frankenbot is honestly a really, really cool pet. It's not too bad whatsoever. The stats are decent and only 5.1 thousand of these exist. So if you do want a decent high value pet, make sure to hatch the costume egg, also for the Frankenbot in general. Moving on to the Sinister Egg. This egg has most secret pets inside of any egg, whether it's the All-Seeing Shards right here, or whether it's the Skulls, or even the Sinister Lord inside of this egg. We have the 1 in 80 billion Sinister Lord, which is one of the hardest infinity pets this update. So yeah, if you want a really hard egg to hatch and a chance to get your Sinister Lord, you should hatch the Sinister Egg. And then moving on to the Mutant Egg. This egg also has 3 secret pets, from the Sinister Shard right here to the Angelic Spirit right there, and then we have the 1 in 100 billion Radiance. So yeah, these are 2 eggs with 2 infinity pets. However, the Mutant Egg is just a little bit harder with the infinity pet. But moving on, if we actually do go to this Dark Castle, which does feature the Puppet Egg, we have our 4th, or I think 5th and final egg this Halloween update, which also features a ton of few secrets. We have the Harley Quinn right here, which is a 1 in 1 billion. They did actually change the chances. Then we have the Moon Lord, which obviously I don't have. However, it's a 1 in 2 billion. Moving on, we have the OG Luminance at a 1 in 10 billion from OG BGS. So if you want to have your chance at hatching a really, really beloved OG BGS secret, now's your chance to hatch it inside of the Puppet Egg. And finally, we have the 1 in 50 billion infinity pet called the Puppeteer. Once again, I showcase myself a shiny mythic version of this pet. But yeah, the normal is a 1 in 50 billion, making it officially the easiest secret pet, the easiest infinity pet in Halloween BGS 2025. So yeah, that's pretty much a quick recap on which egg you should hatch. I'm really, really excited to see how many secret pets you guys have got. So make sure to also comment your your username, how many secret pets you've hatched this video, and also like the video because this took me a lot of time to think of everything. But yeah, this video is pretty much over. Peace.